What is up, everybody? Welcome to, I think, the 4 of you that are here, or 5 of you. Let me check. I decided to hop on live tonight just because I was feeling bored and I wanted to talk stocks, and I didn't get my weekly dose of talking with you guys through the SoFi Weekly podcast because I missed it yesterday. And I thought to myself, well, what could be better than talking about stocks? And decided that I wanted to just play some chess casually while I talk through stocks and just do a Q&A for maybe 30 minutes or maybe an hour. We'll see how it goes. So say hi in the chat, ask questions. We can talk about SoFi. We can talk about a recent investment that I made in Pypl. We can talk about Tesla earnings that are coming up. There's a lot of things for us to cover. And I wanted to just have this to be more informal, hence the chess part. So yeah, definitely. I did not watch the full video last night. I saw parts of it. And I think in the very beginning when Amit said, Tevis won't be able to join and Riley won't be able to join, Tanner and Chris were talking about chess. And I thought, hey, why not? Since a couple of members on the SoFi Weekly podcast play, I thought I would play a game. I know it's going to be a pretty rare cross section of the people who follow me and the people who actually enjoy and actually follow chess, but let's give it a try. So I'm just going to share my screen and I'm just going to start a random game with someone, and we can talk through some stocks as we go along. So one of the interesting things, I have been playing chess for a while, and I really just enjoy playing and talking through the game, and it's just relaxing for me. And so I was finding that this is something that I just usually would do just normally as I'm hanging out. And I don't know, I've always seen like chess streamers playing the game, and that's always like really interesting to watch. And I'm much more shit at the game than they are, but it's equally entertaining. So I thought, why not? Let's do a stream where we just play some chess and talk about some stocks and go from there. And if there's interest, then that's great. If there's no interest, then that's fine too. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty rare cross section. So right here, if I take that, those get forked together. I'm thinking about this to fork these two, but then he can just take that and then threaten the queen back. I'm also thinking about just castling here. Let's go with this. He's just going to take that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is gone now. So that's going to be gone 2 ways. I think I lost a piece in that process. No, I just lost pawns. That's fine. So yeah, if anybody has stock questions, Amit, feel free to hop on and we can play. I know Amit plays chess. I saw a couple of his photos that he was posting on Twitter where he was playing chess. So that was quite fun. See, I'm gonna get really trapped here. I'm getting suffocated in this position. So I think something that I should do in this position is just try to simplify as much as possible. And then once the game becomes more simplified, then we have a chance to, play for the late end game or something like that. I also feel at my level, it's not like, crazy elite people. But it's also people that will take advantage of the mistakes that you make. And you're going to find throughout this game that I make quite a ton of them. But we'll see how it goes for now. I have a feeling that he's going to castle. But if he doesn't castle next move, I'm just going to play this because it pins the knight here. and now he has to move the knight. So you can have a line of sight on this knight, so it's not pinned, or he moves the rook or the king. But if he moves the king, okay, so he moved the knight, threatening this rook. So now what we're going to do is we can move the rook and we can just pin this. And then, yeah, let's just do that. See what happens. We pin that to the queen. This gets messy really quickly, and you have to pay attention to these positions. Amit, let me know if you want to hop on, or we can do a game. Or I can also send a link to the game, and then you can just play without hopping on the live stream. That's fun too. And if people are enjoying this type of live stream, let me know in the comments, or if you have stock questions. I recently bought some PayPal leaps. I don't have too much of a thought on their earnings. See, this is not a great move because he can't move that knight to protect it back. So he just gave me a knight here because he can't take with a queen because the pawn takes here. Okay, so he's going to do that. That's great because I'm just going to fork these two together and take that. That should be game. This was a bad move because he could have just taken with the queen, but we'll take it. And we'll go to a new person. PayPal earnings. Yeah, I don't have any particular thesis. I've just been paying attention to PayPal, more casually as just a potential like value play, essentially. So the position that I bought in PayPal leaps, I think it was like $1,000 or $1,500 of leaps. I think I only bought like 5 contracts or 6 contracts or something. One thing you got to be careful about here is this like fried liver attack, which is targeting this. It just gets sloppy, so we'll just play that. Yeah, so with regards to PayPal, that small position just is generally a signal for me to have it in my portfolio so that I can get a little bit more invested in terms of my time in that stock, and then from there do more research. We're obviously blocking the battery here. Ugh, I don't like this position at all. Let's just try to protect this somehow. I don't want to go here because then he's gonna like just do that. But I can go here. This is gonna be very dangerous because I'm trying to protect that fork there. Yeah, hey Liz, welcome to this very unique stream. You talked about Enphase lately. However, any thoughts on hydrogen fuel? Yeah, I don't know about the feasibility of hydrogen. Let me just modify this layout so I can move myself up here so that we can see myself and the comments. Okay. I don't know about the feasibility of hydrogen. I don't see it being talked about as much. I mean, I think Nikola, if I'm not mistaken, was like the last hydrogen play that was talked about more often. I know like Tesla, which I'm invested very heavily in. I know Elon has talked about hydrogen in the past, and he hasn't been, the most bullish on hydrogen. So I haven't really looked into it that deeply. I wouldn't be an expert in that field. I don't own any hydrogen stocks. I don't really know of any major hydrogen players. I think solar is just a much better bet. Yeah. Okay, so this player, he had a deep think on this position. He spent like a minute here. He's basically giving me that knight for me to give him this, which is not a good trade. But let's just play it. So I take that. He forks me. He takes the rook. I move the king here, and then I'm thinking I can take this pawn and then play the knight up. But so hold on. So if I take that and then he forks me and then I move here, then he can also move the bishop here, and then I'm being smothered here. So that's not great either. What about if we just try to kick the queen away so we can move that battery, right? We want to break these two pieces apart. So we're just threatening the queen. The knight is still hanging over here. So, and he can't obviously fork me because the queen is still here. So let's take a look at if that works. Does anybody play chess, by the way, or is this just falling on deaf ears? I hope this is mildly entertaining for some people who also like stocks in addition to chess. Okay, so he moved the queen out of the way, which is great. Now we can take this. He'll still take that. It's still not a great trade. So why don't we put this here? And the reason we're going to put that there is just thinking a little bit ahead so that this eyes this right here. Okay, there, he moved his knight back. But the idea was that this eyes this right here. And then if he does like a stupid move, like moves his pawn up or something, we can take that, let go of the rook, which he'll be excited to take. King moves, and then we have this like checkmate threat here. That was the idea. He moved the knight back. Let's move our knight here. And then just take that if he takes, so we can get rid of this nice little outpost. Okay, we will still take that. He'll take it with the bishop so that he can threaten this. That's fine. Okay. So let's just castle into this shitstorm. What's this? Plug does hydrogen fuel cells for EVs, not up to speed on the story though. Yeah, I don't know too much about these players. So I don't really invest too much into it. Okay. So right now, these are the main threats right here on the board. We're also low on time, so we got to speed this up a little bit. I want to move my queen here, but that bishop is guarding that. Let's just kick this knight out of the way so that we can let our bishop out. And then next move, we'll probably let the queen out at some point. We're also defending the bishop here. Will you stream any of the upcoming earnings reports? Yeah, so I was thinking of streaming Tesla earnings. The reason I just never have in the past is because Rob Maurer does a great job of doing the Tesla earnings. But I think if I'm free on Wednesday, I mean, I'm doing like a chess stream on a Saturday night. So if I'm free on Wednesday, I'll definitely try to stream the Tesla earnings. Let's just take that and simplify. Great queen there. And then obviously I'm going to stream SoFi earnings. That's, a no-brainer. He's threatening that. Let's just try to kick that bishop. We can't kick this bishop because he'll just take here and we'll lose a pawn out of it. So let's move this first. So I'll try to stream Tesla earnings this week. Obviously I'll stream SoFi earnings. I think if Tanner is streaming, PayPal earnings or New or one of these companies, I might just hop on that stream. I don't think I'll stream any other companies, although Unity has been building as a position size. So we'll see if we stream that one. Okay, so this is the threat here is that he's pinning this pawn and he wants to take with his bishop. It's a really cheeky move. So we're just going to put our queen here to block that so that he can't take with the bishop because it will just take with a queen. And we'll see what happens here. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream and the commentary on the chess, let me know. Okay, so if we take the bishop, it exposes our queen here. We can just take this free pawn. Okay, I like this. Chess and stocks, very relaxing. Yeah, thank you for being here. Stare guy Steve. Yep, so he did this. So he's threatening checkmate here, but the queen is still defending this. I entered into Unity. Actually, let me tackle this question in just a second because right now we are low on time. We only have 18 seconds, and he has a minute, so we're probably going to lose this game. But let's just see what we can do here. So we're going to move the queen here to kick that bishop away, and then we're just going to go. Let's just go here. And then if he takes, we'll just take with a queen. Yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of commentary because we're just down so much on time. Let's just go here to mess up his... Okay, never mind. Go here, take our... We drop this pawn. It's okay. We don't have time. We're going to go here. Tackle that. Our queen is hanging this entire freaking time, which is not great. We'll take that queen. Go there. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we ran out of time. Okay, so less talking, trying to better manage our time for next one. Interesting stream with chess. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I know how to play, but I'm not that good. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything that I can help with, let me know on the stream. Okay, so on Unity, the deep dive is going to be on Monday. I've actually been preparing a couple of slides for that. There's been a lot that's changed with Unity since I first invested in them back when they IPO'd back in 2021. I'm actually really excited for the presentation on Monday onto Unity because there's a lot of interesting possibilities with that play. I really want to, actually give it the attention that it deserves. So everybody tune in on Monday around 8 p.m., 8:15 Eastern time zone for the second episode of the Stock Tank to take a look at my deep dive bull case on Unity. And then that's going to be, I feel like that's going to be really, really interesting because I'm actually like putting together slides. This guy just trapped his bishop here, so he's going to give up a piece. And then we're just going to still kick it out. Okay, so he really wants to cement that bishop there. That's fine. We're just going to block that queen out of the action here. Yeah, Unity is, one of my biggest positions. I've been adding to Unity, so it's become my my fourth largest position. Look at that. He just dropped that piece. All right, so we're winning this game right now. We're up in material, and we just got another rook. And we're just going to let this bishop out, preparing to castle. Great. Going to put our knight into the game. He's not developed a lot of his pieces. Let's see. Tevis, don't know if you reveal this publicly, but what's your background? Like, what is your day job? Understand if you don't share, but just wondering. Yeah, so I'm a director of product management at a tech company. They work in B2B software as a service solutions. So they work with other businesses and selling them software, which is like subscriptions, basically. And I'm in charge of the product development roadmap, the timelines, the execution of the product, and everything of the sort. I feel like that gives me an interesting perspective on a lot of the stocks that I talk about because I'm more oriented in terms of that product development roadmap, more oriented towards that tech space in general, and I just find that just way more interesting. Okay, so back to the game. We have a couple of decisions to make here. If the pawn goes up, we can move our knight back, and then he's going to continue his pawn storm because he has tempo now, which means that he has like the advantage in terms of time. Or we can just do something ballsy and move our knight here and give him a check, and then we get tempo because this is protected. But the moment that he moves that pawn up, our knight is trapped. So next move is going to be here so that we can check him when he blocks that. So he's going to block that, or he's going to try to block the queen's entry here. This is why this is a risky move, right? Because if he moves that pawn up, so all of a sudden our knight has really, no squares. It has only this square, but we're just going to check him here. And that would have been checkmate if it weren't for the queen. So we'll just move here with a knight. Yeah, so in product management, a lot of what I focus on is just developing that product roadmap and trying to get to our products to a certain area where we can successfully sell more of them. Obviously, it goes without saying, but also what are the features that go into that roadmap that make it something that is desirable by our end customers. All right, so I don't like this right here because these are barreling down pretty quickly. I want to get my rook into the game also. That's what I'm thinking about. So let's try to break this open. But if I go there, he can just block that, and it becomes a tough time for my knight. But if I go there and try to threaten that, let's see what happens. He decides to defend with a king. How am I getting my knight into the game? The bishop. He can't move that bishop because this is basically hanging. So that rook becomes just completely out of the game. We got to maneuver with our queen here. His queen defends the black squares. So what do we do here? Let's see if we can move somewhere around the white squares. Okay, he's trying to get his rook out this way. But he can't get his rook out because his rook, it protects the bishop. Okay. So let's go for that. Okay, so basically what he's trying to do is he's trying to get this as far down as possible. We could just take this, honestly, and he takes with the rook and we take the bishop, and then we have some type of movement. Actually, let's do that. Let's take this. He's going to take that. And technically, this is not a great trade because it's a rook for a bishop and a pawn, but we also have this. And then he took the bishop as well. So that's not great. But this knight forks. He's just going to check me, though. If he doesn't, well, yeah. He's going to try to move that up. I'm not sure when PayPal earnings is. I would imagine sometime within the next 2 weeks. I know that's when SoFi is reporting earnings. Let's move that here to block that. So if he moves his queen, then that's checkmate because the knight blocks this. So let's just take that. Let's see if he takes with his queen, because if he does, then actually we're fucked because we just lost the game because the rook is protecting that. And if I go there, then that's GG. Yeah, we just lost. Okay. Okay, I answered that. I thought about the possible SoFi Lemonade acquisition you mentioned before. Lemonade will still be unprofitable for a few more years. I don't think Noto wants that dragging SoFi numbers down. Yeah, look, I think with regards to SoFi Lemonade, it's really interesting to just consider. The reason being because they're both tech-oriented companies. SoFi is obviously tech-oriented with regards to Galileo, and then Lemonade is tech-oriented with regards to a lot of their AI-driven algorithms with which they run their business. And essentially, those algorithms help their underwriting models, and they help them become more profitable with their decision-making because they're making smarter decisions. But with regards to an acquisition for SoFi, so it makes sense from a product perspective or a company perspective why they would be interested. But just take that, go there. We hang that, but then we can go there. It makes sense from a product perspective why they would want Lemonade, but I don't think Noto is looking to make any acquisition until 2024. Sorry, my brain is scattered. I don't think they're looking to make any acquisition until 2024, and the reason being is because they're still digesting the large acquisitions they made with Technisys and then also with Wyndham Capital more recently. So like it's more likely that they're going to be looking to consolidate their cores more in 2024. We can let go of a rook here, and we can also fork that, or we can just move this, threaten the bishop, and then still fork that because he has no way to protect that, really. He can move that up, but then we'll take. So let's see what happens here. In options, are you longer or shorter? Yeah, so with regards to options, I almost exclusively do leaps, which is long dated options contracts that are a couple years out. Let's take that. And we also protect that. Okay, great. Let's go. What do we want to do here? Do we want to try to bring our knight into the game? Let's also just move our queen, maybe. Target that. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of short-term options because the volatility is something that I can't control. I can't control the macro. It's just riskier. So long-dated options contracts just work better for me personally. And right now, I do have leaps in Pinterest, in SoFi, in PayPal, and that's about it. I don't have any options trades on Tesla or on Unity, anything like that. Let's just go here. Okay, I don't like that. What's the threat here? That hangs. So let's just go back and then we'll kick him out next turn. Yeah, so I think I got through all the questions. Feel free to throw more questions my way. If you're liking this stream, let me know. If you're liking the chess commentary, I know I'm not as. It's actually harder. Like when you look at these chess streamers and they're playing the game in a very like high performing way, while simultaneously engaging with the chat and answering and seamlessly weaving all of these things together. It seems easy to do, but when you're actually trying to do it yourself, it's just hard to focus. He's going to castle kingside here. That's what he's preparing. It's just a lot of heat to castle this way. This bishop is... Well, actually, he can't castle because he moved his king. So let's just take that. Okay. Let's move our king out of the way. Right, so he takes that. Let's just take that like that. If that, then we can take with a knight. Okay. Let's just add another rook here to the attack. Yeah, he's defending it. If we get closer, then he's going to just trade the queens off, probably. If we take, then he's going to stop that outpost for my knight. Let's just try to block this bishop in. Yeah, that makes sense. So he trades off the bishop because there's really, after this, there's no options for the bishop, really. So it makes sense for him to trade it off and try to open up the king side because my king is like really weak here. There's like nothing for my king to do. Let's go here. Let's ignore this attack for now as much as we can and just try to get this tempo going on this side. Every time you have like opposing kings, it's going to be just a race. Yeah, welcome, Tanner. If you want to play, Tanner, I made this offer to him as well. I can just send out a link for Lichess or chess.com, whatever you prefer. And we can play, or if you want to hop on the stream, I can send out the StreamYard link as well. And we can play. I think right now we're just casually playing. So king and queen are on the same file. We have ideas of putting the rook on one of this file, trying to pick up that queen. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, so he's now, so now he has ideas of his own, right? Okay, what do we do here? Immediate gut instinct is to go here so that the rook protects this. Other idea is to go here, give that check, sacrifice that pawn. Let's just go here for now. Let's see what. But like, yeah, this is a risky position for me. I don't love being so open with the queen and the rook here. Honestly, I think that if we trade queens, I'm better off here because of just the pawn center that I have. Yeah, see, that's not great. Let's throw this pawn up. And by doing that, we're sacrificing this pawn because the rook takes. The other idea I'm thinking about is maybe moving the queen back, but then he gets you check and I go here. And then the reason I move the queen back is so I can set up for the what do you call it? Yeah, a skewer. We're also running low on time because we're talking too much. You don't want to take this because if you take this, you're getting checkmated in like 3 moves. Let's move this up. Rook is going to take that. Probably. Queen can also easily trade off if he goes here, which is not great. Okay, so he takes that pawn. Let's just move the queen back so we can prepare for this. See what happens here. See if he falls right. If he takes this pawn, no. Okay, so let's move up. We protect the pawn. If he goes here, we just trade queens and I win the pawn back. Okay, that's fine. And then he takes that pawn. We can protect this. We only have 14 seconds, so I got to move my ass. Let's move here. I have fewer pawns and less time, so that's not great. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. That's still fine. I only have 6 seconds. Just gonna go just pre-move that. He's got to get his rook out. Okay, king moves. Yep. He's gonna just try to check me. Let's go for that. We just won that rook. So let's just take that rook, but he's gonna go, yeah, he didn't. Okay, great. So we take that rook. Let's go up, try to pick up these pawns. That's gonna fall, so we'll just go there. Pick both of these up. Fuck. Okay, no more checks. Just gonna pick these up. I only have 2 seconds left to play. So I'm just pre-moving right now. Yep, pick all this up. Let's go. Let's go. And we just won on time. Okay, great. Oof, that was stressful. Okay. Do you think SoFi will announce its sold loans this past quarter? I don't think so. Anthony Noto has said that it's more profitable for them to hold their loans right now and then start selling them when the rates start to fall, when the loans become more valuable. We haven't really seen rates fall at all. I mean, we've seen rates. Well, we'll see next week, right? Rates might even increase further from here. So I don't think selling loans is really in SoFi's best interest right now, per the strategy that Anthony Noto laid out, right? So I would be surprised to see that they, have executed a strategy of them selling loans. We got a double attack here, so we got to protect against that. We can just go there, but then he'll just kick us out. We can go there, but that's not a great idea because we're putting ourselves in danger. I don't love this. So what do we do here? Do you think they'll be criticized once again for not selling loans? Absolutely. I mean, man, like the market is just not the market. Analysts are just looking for new ways to criticize SoFi. It's just a reality of the world we live in. So I definitely think they will be criticized for it. But that doesn't make it the wrong move. So we're going to have to let go of this knight. Sucks. Okay, that's not as bad as I was expecting. He should have taken with a knight so that he could have forked, but whatever, he didn't. Let's go here, try to block that, but he might just castle the next move, in which case we'll castle. Trade off these knights. Man, so fucking annoying. Is he going to try to check me again? Is he going to go there? Just take that. He'll take that. Can we just take that? No. Why would we do that? Go there. Okay, let's see what else is up in terms of questions. I'm also down on time on this one, so let's go there, try to block the castling. Do you think a market correction is coming? I personally am, not a huge proponent of this idea that there's a market correction coming, because I'm just operating off of the basis that a lot of the unknowns that we thought were a lot of the unknowns are just not, like, there's not a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. So that might be a really basic way to look at it, but I don't know. Personally, I don't think that it's coming. We're going to lose this pawn right here. Let's just bring this rook in. I can't move the king back because then I lose. Well, I guess I could have moved the king back. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's just try to move here. Eventually, I guess, try to move there. Or we can just do that. Just try to poke some holes in this guy's defenses. I don't love the fact that he still has all of his pawns right here. This. So we got to break open some of those pawns. Okay, let's see if we can tackle some more questions. Noda will look like a genius when they resume selling when rates start going down. I absolutely agree. It's a tried and true playbook from 2018 that they did. And I mean, they're just going to do it again. What's up, Chris? Welcome. I hope you enjoy the chess stream. I know that you guys were talking about chess last night. If you want to hop on, I'd be more than happy to do that. Or I can also send you a link and we can just play a game. Okay, so the idea here is that if after he takes, we can trade off a pair of rooks. How do I not win a pawn here? I think I do. So takes, trades, and then that pawn is hanging. Right? Like this hangs. Then he has check here, and I have to move back here. And then he gives me check again and freaking forks. Okay, so I have to lose that pawn. Because if I go here, then I'm losing that rook. And I can't really go... Well, I can, but... Let's just try to stick to the white squares for now. We can also just go check and pick up this pawn or this pawn. Yeah, you got to be careful with that bishop. That bishop has just been annoying this whole game. Okay. So let's just go check here. If he tries to defend with that rook, then we're in a good spot. If he misses it. Okay, let's just take that. Okay, let's go there. Try to grab that. He's also not taking this for some reason, but that's fine. So now we can execute that same strategy of forking because the rook protects. Grab that. Yep. So let's go up here. And then let's check him because the bishop protects, and then we can get our bishop out of a bind. Well, actually, we can't. Do we want to trade? I can protect. Well, I can't protect him. Yeah, I can. No, I can't because the rook. Let's just trade the bishop for 2 pawns. And let's see if we can still win this game, or maybe just end up with a draw. That's fine too. So he's going to check us here, and we're going to move here. I'm just trying to defend all these pawns, honestly. I only have 13 seconds. Then I'm expecting another check to come. Yep, this is fine for me. Because I can move out of the way. Like, that's fine. That actually works better for me, right? Okay, so let's go try to take that. He's going to take that. That's fine. Great. Only have 5 seconds. Give him a little check. Threaten that rook. He's going to move it back. We go back. Okay, going to be annoying with his king. Is he going to keep being annoying with his king? Okay, that's fine. And I ran out of time. Okay. Okay, let's see. Have you read the new student loan forgiveness plan by Biden administration? I honestly haven't read it. I haven't been keeping up as much as I should have with the forgiveness plan. So I haven't taken a look. All I know is that forgiveness is over and student loans are going to resume very shortly. Aside from that, I don't, have any thoughts on the specifics. Chris, would go to get some of your thoughts on earnings coming up. Yeah. So like I was saying earlier in the stream, Chris, I might be streaming Tesla earnings that are coming up. Tesla's my largest position, and I think that they're going to do really well on earnings, just judging from the delivery numbers. I think, 466,000 in terms of delivery. Energy is really picking up for Tesla. Let's kick this bishop away. So I'm bullish on Tesla's numbers specifically. I think that they're going to do well in terms of their earnings. He's threatening this pawn. So let's just defend that pawn until we can kick this knight off. In terms of SoFi, I think like SoFi, when was the last time they missed their numbers, right? Like the company is pretty solid in terms of setting proper expectations of the market. That doesn't mean that they're going to go up. That just means that, they're going to outperform whatever sandbag expectations they had put. So the fear that I have here of taking the bishop over here to d3 is that this bishop right here, like he can do some funny business with a knight. So let's see if we can trade off these knights. Obviously, that's a little bit of a bluff because that pawn can't move. So we'll take with the bishop. And then we'll move the bishop out of the way so that we can prepare to castle. Yeah, welcome, Adam. Yeah, glad to have you here. Any thoughts on Enphase? Honestly, so we did the first episode of Stock Talk or Stock Tank, and Enphase, like after Carlos came on to sell the bull case, I'm actually really bullish on Enphase. I think that how he phrased it really made a lot of sense. You know, this is like literally money raining down from the sky in terms of it allows all of these customers to get paid for having solar installation in their homes. I also understand the use case um, of just like the solar macro tailwinds in general. This is just a fork I don't want to get into. I didn't see it. So I'm just trying to think what's the best way to capitalize here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I'm actually really bullish on Enphase. I haven't looked like so deeply into them that I'm ready to open a position. I'm also like just on a wider level reluctant to open new positions, even though I did leaps on PayPal, just because I don't want to over diversify. I want to also focus on my core holdings that I have. So yeah, but I was really happy with Enphase, and I think that the company is trading at a pretty reasonable valuation, just given the macro trends that they have. So I don't know. Maybe I might open a position, but honestly, I might just open a position in terms of we're losing this bishop. He's going to hit it with the rook because the queen is pinned. I can't do anything about that. I might just open a Enphase position in terms of leaps. I think that could be fine, as opposed to actual shares. The reason being is because I can just get more bang for my buck from a leaps perspective. It's got our queen out of the way. That was probably a bad move. I'm making a lot of bad moves, honestly, trying to like think about your questions and also play. Are you happy with your current share count? I feel underinvested every single day. It's honestly not even funny. The reason is because fuck off, man. I hate this. Fuck it. The reason is because what was I saying? Yeah, I feel and yeah, the reason I feel underinvested is because I do all of this due diligence in terms of the companies that I want to buy, and I'm super confident in where those companies are going, what the bull cases of those companies are, and then I'm like, my confidence interval in those companies increasing is super high relative to everything else. And as a result of it being super high, if I know for a fact, at least I am convinced that the stock is going to go up or that the company is going to be successful over the coming years, then I will always, always, always feel underinvested because I'm saying, okay, well, how often does an opportunity like SoFi at $5 come around, right? If we're expecting it to go to $25 or $30 or even, higher than that, probably comes around very often, but how many of those am I going to take advantage of? Not that many. I want to be at the highest possible share count that I feasibly can be to take full advantage of that move up, because I don't want to, diversify, like over diversify, right? Or diversify, as Peter Lynch calls it, just diversifying for the sake of it. I think that was one of the key mistakes that I made when I first started investing, was I would just diversify for the sake of it because it was one of those, principles. But if I could go back and I could do it again, and this is the advice I also give people when they're just first starting out and they have a portfolio that's under 100K, I would say that, under 100K, I would only go into maybe 5 names at a maximum, right? And then like 150 to 200K, I would diversify to like maybe 7 names, right? This is really freaking scary. I'm going to try to break this. Yeah, it's still really scary. But we do have this. So, long story short, why not? I feel really just underinvested in all of the companies that I'm bullish in for that reason, is because I have done the homework on those companies. We're just trapping our bishop in, so if he pushes us, we got to take. Okay, next question. What's this? Yeah, Palantir, Enphase, Celsius, On Running, SoFi. I don't know what IONQ is. Rocket Labs, ASTS, is that like Astro's rocket or something? And Origin. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of popular like high growth names, and a lot of those are just playing in secular growth trend like markets, right? So what I'm scared of here, if I go up, he goes here and he just breaks this wall because he's eyeing this down. Don't love that. I don't love that. So let's just, if I go here, he's going to just barrel down. But then would I have that? No. What do we do here, guys? Let's go here. Does he go there? Okay. Okay. Let's hit that. Okay. I think years from now, Tesla will be the world's most valuable company 10 years from now. Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely think that. Just looking at the secular trends that they have ahead of them, full self-driving, robotics. I was actually having this conversation with a friend and saying that it's already GG, like it's already game over, that Tesla has been on this trajectory that they're unstoppable now. And the reason why is because I think we're trapping. Are we trapping this queen here somehow? No, he just opened that up. I think that's why he opened that up. If we go there, he's going to move his rook. Do we have anything? No. Let's see. We got to bring this other rook into the game, hey? Do we want to just trade off these queens? Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Can I make that happen? Let's try trading these off. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was saying, David, sorry, got sidetracked. 10 years from now, absolutely, Tesla's going to be the most valuable car in the world because there's a lot of things that people are discounting about Tesla. I mean, everybody's looking for the Cybertruck launch, and that's great. Let's see this. If he moves this there, we're going to fork this rook. Okay. Let's just go there then. It's going to, or is he going to just walk it up? But what people are also discounting, what I was telling my friend is, I think it's GG. And the simple reason is because Ford basically waved the white flag when they went on Tesla's charging network. By doing that, they signaled to the rest of the market, or the rest of the auto players at least, that Tesla has this network in terms of charging that is a market leader. Let's go there. And that was a really like pivotal moment, I think. I'm trying to debate if I want to let this knight go. Check. His only move is there. let's actually let that night go. So yeah, there's a reason why Tesla is like 52% of my portfolio. It's just a monster. And I have hundreds of shares in Tesla. I have hundreds of thousands of dollars in Tesla, and I feel underinvested every single day. Just finished watching SoFi Weekly, and Tanner was saying, yeah, I don't really feel like it right now. I'm just like losing games left and right because I'm not really like paying attention as much as I should be. Okay, so same thing. Like we can just let this night go. I think. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. We can also just, we can't give a check here because that, we can just go there and then he'll move that there and then we can move. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go there, threatening that. You can also just take that. It's fine too. Okay. Yeah, thank you for 25 people for being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe. I mean, if you want to. This is an irregular chess stream, which I never do. But I'm glad that I have you all here. Let's go there. Just reinforce our knights. Okay. Hold on, David. I'll get to your question. By the way, I saw the new Mission Impossible movie last night. It was very good. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Oh, yeah. I've seen the commercials for that where like Tom Cruise, who does his own stunts, like jumps off a cliff or something. It looked really good, actually. So I might definitely give that a watch if you're saying that it's good. Okay. Okay, that's not great. Let's just go there. Go there. Yeah, so he just diffused that entire threat. Wasn't paying attention. Can we block that bishop in? He's going to move it. Yeah. And we only have 16 seconds left. This is really hard to do, guys. If I'm also just chatting and playing. So just give me a sec. Let me lose this game with dignity. And then I'll come back. So he's a piece up, he's a bishop up, and he's also a pawn up. We don't want to go there because that's just asking for disaster. He's going to move his pawn up. I think I'm like checkmated in 2 moves here. Like something like that. No. Okay. Yeah, we're fucked here. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay. How can Netflix get its mojo back? Should they buy a video game company like Take-Two? Should they get into sports and live news? Should they try to merge with Disney? Okay. This is a great question. I don't invest in Netflix. Always been interested in it. I love the brand. I love the product. Although it's gotten stale, I think curated content is really interesting, and it will like live and die by the sword of whatever series they have. Netflix started a video game division that I don't think it really took off or went anywhere. I remember there was a lot of hype around it, but there's nothing that materialized off of it significantly. It's interesting also because if you've seen Mr. Beast's last video, or sorry, his last podcast, he was saying that he was in talks with Netflix to do a Netflix show just to prove out the model that he could make it one of the most watched shows on Netflix as a serial, as in like a series, because he said that series are not great on YouTube just as a format. So I think that if Mr. Beast were to collab with Netflix, that's going to be huge for Netflix's model. And I think it would open the door for them to have just more influencers in general, or content creators, to start or usher in a new era of just content by individuals as opposed to by studios. That could be a really interesting avenue. I'm not sure about sports and news. I don't think that they're going to merge with Disney. I mean, Disney Plus has been a major competitor, like stealing a lot of their, just taking back a lot of their IP and canceling those contracts with Netflix. I know a couple of shows, on Disney Plus that used to be on Netflix. And then in terms of video games, I answered that. I don't think that's going to be huge. I think that the thing that you should be paying attention to is this like Mr. Beast collab, because I think it's going to be a huge deal if and when it happens. Mr. Beast has like a gigantic built-in offering in terms of his viewership. So that's one thing that I'm going to be watching out for Netflix specifically. What do you think about Pagaya or StoneCo? Yeah, I don't know too much about either. StoneCo, I think Buffett was invested in that, and then Pagaya, I know that SoFi uses Pagaya, and that's pretty much it, man. He's gonna move his knight here. That would be a bad move if he did, though, because he traps it, I think. Okay. Okay, so that's under attack. If we go there, then he just keeps his knight there for like the rest of the game. That's not great. We could just go there, but what's the point of that? Push that up. Let's just go here and see if we can fight for that. He's trying to break through here. I think we can let that happen because we bring our knight into the game. Can we do that? Takes. He's going to try to push the queen because this is defended. Well, yeah. If he takes, we take. If he takes, we take. He can't take back because of the queen. You can try to push the queen, but it will take. And then go from there. Okay. Let's go here. Yep, moves his king. Let's go here. If he takes, we take. Right. Let's go. Let's go here. Let's go here. Idea is this. Yep, cool. Let's do that. He's going to start to be an asshole about it. But I think that that's fine. I'm not sure. Okay, that's even better. Why is that better? Takes. Let's go there. Just try to counterattack so we can have some type of play. Yeah, okay, cool. Go there, I guess. Man, I'm really sucking at this game. If you guys, I hope you guys are liking the stream. If you are, let me know. Sort of just unplanned, unscripted type of format. What do we want to do here? I feel like this bishop isn't really doing much. We also should put the rook into the game. Let's just move it somewhere here in the middle. What the fuck is this question? Different type of question for you. My pug is like 10 pounds overweight. Any advice? And how do I break the news to my lazy, spoiled pug that needs to start a diet? I don't know, man. I've never really had pets. I never grew up with them, so I have no idea. Sorry that I can't be any more help, David. Thanks, Tanner. Just enjoying me getting my ass handed to me in chess. See, like, this is the only break, really. But if we go here, takes, that's fine. We go takes. Should we just go here? Yeah, let's do that. If he takes with the bishop, then we take with a knight. If he, okay, great. Okay, great. We don't want to trade queens because we're down. Wait, what are we down? We're down a knight. If we trade queens, we also win a pawn. But let's just win a pawn here. And let's see what happens. Okay, I think we have just a little bit more play now. I don't know what Sarath. Was it a bad move? Uh-oh, I feel like I made a bad move now. I don't know what you're saying no to. I don't think we want to trade the bishop. Go here, rook. I think we're also running low on time again. I feel like that's a trend, just talking through the stream. But let's see what we can do here. Okay, and let's go here. He'll just take that if we go there. Let's go here so we can go there. Some good karaoke. You guys want music? I mean, I guess I'm not really monetizing the stream anyways. I guess I can play music. Okay, so the queen is trapped here, so we got to trade that. Alexa, play music.
Here's a station you might like. See ya on Amazon
Take.
Music.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Can you guys hear that? Yes, no? You want me to put it up? This fucking knight is just like so annoying. We also have 8 seconds. I'm just thinking I'm gonna push it up. If he moves the knight, we're gonna move the rook to tackle the bishop because that's protecting it. Yeah, I'm thinking just this. Yeah. Oh, he left the game. So we got to wait. Just on high alert because we only have 8 seconds just in case he comes back. Yeah, if the music is shit and you want something else, blame my voice assistant. Let's see if he comes back. But yeah, if he moves the knight anywhere, then I'm going to go hit that bishop up. Let's just go there. That's the next move. Oh, fuck. I don't love that. I don't love that. I don't love that. I also don't love the fact that I have 0 seconds. Put the king in the corner because he's just going to check me because he's going to be an asshole about it. Let's go to black squares only. And we're out. Fuck. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. So, okay, cool. We got music. So thanks for demonetizing me, David. Appreciate that. But that's fine. It's not like I really care about the 50 cents in ad revenue I was going to make off this video. So, I think we've like lost like 3 in a row. It's always the same fucking opening. I usually play Sicilians with black. I hate D4 openings because I don't know, like I don't have any good response. Yeah, I gotta borrow some of Tanner's royalty-free porn music. Yeah, you mean elevator music? I think I have that music. It comes with StreamYard. So if you guys want me to play that and you want to feel like you're in FinTech Frenzy, then I can definitely make that happen. Although Tanner might sue us, but I think we can deal with that. Yeah, like so I got StreamYard, like the pro version, so that I could stream without the little watermark, and then I could also just, it had other benefits too, and it cost some money, but you know, whatever. And they only had like 9 songs. Let me just think about this. I don't love this big center because you can just start barreling them down. I also don't love that night, but fuck it. So they only had like 7 songs, and the song that Tanner put, however much you criticize it, Peter, is probably the best one on that list. Everything else was just brutal. Currently getting ready to sue. Yeah, I knew it. We got to be careful here because that knight is getting eyed down by this queen. So many moves. I also don't love this position. Like, this is really freaking scary because these are all coming down. Tanner, come play a game with us. It can't be a 1+. Well, I mean, it can be a 1+1. I don't really care at this point. If you want to hop on the stream, let me know, Tanner. Can we just kick this knight? No, we can't. Yeah, these knights are not fun to deal with. Let's just go there. This is what I'm scared of. I'm just scared of this right here. Because I think I just trapped my knight. Oh my god. This traps my knight because he can't go anywhere. It's the bishop. I just blocked my guy's only escape route. Okay. He didn't see it, so let's just GTFO so we can save this guy. Okay, let's see. Good idea for a future live stream. Review cult classic fun movies like Night of the Comet, Return of the Living Dead, Army of Darkness, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I would love to do that. You know what? Honestly, just as a concept, I did not expect this stream to get as many people as it did. I know there's only like 10 of you. Fuck. What did I say? What did I say? I saw that like 5 moves ago. I said, if he ever moves that night. And then, anyways, I didn't expect to get as many people as I did. But now that I can be doing other stuff while talking with you guys, we can do more fun ideas. So I'm down for that. I won 2 pawns for that night, which is not great, but it's also not nothing. So fuck it. He's also this pawn's gonna drop, but then he also has that, which is not fun to deal with. Oh man. Did he drop his knight? Oh, but let's go there. Yeah, Tanner and Tevis chess stream. Let's go, Tanner. Oh, I think he just wants to move so he can put the knight there. I got you. What do we want to do here? Well, we can't ignore it because then I get checked and it's protected twice. We can't take that because he'll take with the bishop and then I got to move my queen. Well, I mean, we can't. Yeah, let's just do that. We can't take it because then I get checked. I'll move here. Let's just fucking take it. Fuck it. Tired and going to get my ass kicked the whole day. Man, remember when you like got me out of bed to do a stream with you guys? Commit to the stream. There's 18 people here that want to see you play chess. Also, what the fuck are you guys doing on a Saturday? Let's just go here. Well, we're gonna drop. Let's just go here. All right, so he's threatening that and that. We can go there. We can just go there, let that go there. But then we can't deliver checkmate here. So let's just protect that. Bye, David. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Yeah. So Riley and Tanner were at my place a couple weeks ago when Riley was in Canada, and we just broke out the chess in person, which was a lot of fun, actually. Let's go there. He's going to go there. We can still protect it with our rook. This is like 2 moves away from checkmate for him. But it's also not great for me because I go there, then like, well, actually he can't check me. Okay, Alexa next. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I still think we should be fine. Because I think we should be okay. Alexa next. Okay, so where does this knight go now? Because he blocked that square. Right. And now, where does it go? Ah, fuck me. Just kidding. Okay. I think we should be good. If we can actually play it, it's 16 seconds for me, so I gotta actually focus. Knight still trapped. So that's our next move, just capturing that knight. Okay, 15 seconds. Let's just protect that and go there. Try to pick up these pawns. We have an extra rook, so shouldn't be that bad. Yep. Yep. It's fine. Let's try to push some of these pawns up. Fuck. I'm going to run out of time. Ah! I fucking hate this game. Yeah, that sucks. Alexa next. Okay. Any other questions? Let's see. Let's just take that. At what price would you say Tesla's expensive? I mean, I was just a heavy buyer anywhere under 200. We had a good uh, 6 months with that price point. I think depends on how long you hold it for, honestly. So, but I bought Tesla like within $100 of like their all-time highs as well. So I don't know. I'm kind of like biased when it comes to Tesla, but it really just depends on how long you want to hold it for. Tanner's talking shit, um, even though he won't actually play me. Dude, it's so hard to actually talk and try to think and talk and try to think. What the fuck is that move? Did he just let go of that? Okay. Oh, he's trying to checkmate me here. Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck? Let's just block that bishop. Oh, almost got checkmated there. It's like, what the hell is this guy doing? Because, like, if I had, I don't know, let's see, like, I don't know, move my bishop somewhere, like, move my bishop here. Okay. Let's just get ready to castle so we don't have that threat anymore. How can I get in this? Yes. Just DM me on Twitter and I can send you a link and then we can play if you want. I don't know if you're good, like amazing or bad, Joshua, but as you can see, I'm losing quite a bit. What the fuck is this? I don't love this. I don't want to take that because like then I open more problems for myself. But I will take that if the bishop's here because I can just move the bishop back. He should move this bishop. Right? Yeah, he should definitely move that bishop. Okay. I don't fucking love this at all. But I can just move my bishop up here. Then he moves a pawn up. We'll see. I don't know. We'll he's gonna get that material back anyways, one way or another. Yeah. He's gonna take this, but it's okay because we can put the knight there. We should be fine there. Yep. Let's just put the knight here, and then he's gonna start moving his pawns up, being annoying like that, and then move his rook. Yep. Let's just try to kick his queen off. I joined this lead chess site. I'm having a hard time listening and playing, let alone talking. Yeah, no, I mean, tell me about it. Let's see if we can bring some of our other pieces into the game. He might honestly just sack because that bishop pins right there, which is not great. Like, I don't love that bishop there. Can we kick it? No. Let's just bring our queen into the game. Just protecting that pawn. twice. Okay, we'll take that pawn. We're probably going to drop that pawn. Okay. Can we do something like that? Ooh, what happens if we do that? Does that trap the queen? Yeah, I think so. We force him into a queen trade? I'm probably losing so hard here, but let's see. Can we force him into something? If I can get a queen trade here, I think I'll be happy with that. Yeah, so the idea is like we're blocking all the queen squares. Okay, great. So I'll take that. We trade our knight for a rook. It's good to, like, when I'm in this position, it's like really tense. I want to simplify as much as possible. Just lowers the complexity, number one, and then number two, just makes me less stressed. So I think that was like a good sequence because he doesn't want to trade the queen, obviously. So he just traded the knight for the rook, which is fine. That works for us. I also want to like just try to do this next, or like this. This is protected by the rook here. I think if I were him, I would start moving these pawns or try to some way like double up so that I could threaten this more heavily. I'm not sure. We'll see what he does. Oh, just kidding. He resigned. Joshua, did you want to play? Yeah, just drop me a link. And yeah, just DM me. What's your second favorite stock? Yeah, so my position, how it breaks out right now is about 50% into Tesla and then about 20% into SoFi. And I have Bitcoin as my third position and then Unity as my fourth largest position. I think I have about maybe 6% or so in Unity. So, I mean, if you want to take that as a ranking of what stocks I like, then those are the ones. All right, Joshua, I'm gonna just message you on Twitter, and I'll send you. Let me right after this game, I'll send you a link, Joshua, and then we can do a game. Okay. All right, so he opened this up. Let's try to do this. Check him here. Try to pick this up. He's gonna go there with a knight. Then we can take that. Takes. Not great, because then he'll just do this intermediate move. So takes. I fuck up my king. He goes there. That's not great for me. So let's just go here. Alexa, next. Okay. Don't want to trade that bishop, so I'll take with the pawn. Let's play some more exciting music. Just open my Spotify real quick. Okay, let's try to possibly break this open. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's better. He can't take because the knight is still pinned. So he's going to move the bishop in, and then I can take. And then he moves his king structure. So that's really what we wanted to achieve there. So we can just move this, hit this, hit this. I like that. Okay. He protects both by just moving his knight back, or that. But I do that. Rook comes out, I take that other one. Or rook comes out, and I just go here. Okay, or there. That's interesting. Let's just fuck. This is getting really. I'm getting claustrophobic here. Let's just move that. Okay, cool. If I go there, check, move the king. I don't love that. Let's just take that. Great. Now we can take that. Amazing. Okay. Okay, we're in a good shape here, guys. We're up 5 points. So what do we do when we're up? Try to trade these queens off the board. Let's do that. All right, Hey, Joshua, I sent you a DM on Twitter, so you can just check that, and that's where I'm going to send you the link. So just go to your DMs. Okay, well, obviously he doesn't want to trade queens, right? Like, who would want that? So we got to force him into a queen trade somehow. He's going to try to take advantage of our king being so underdeveloped. So let's just try to castle for now. We could also take that, but we drop our bishop if we take that, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, fair. He wants to, again, take advantage of the fact that we're underdeveloped. This centralizes everything. It protects everything. Let's just do that. But then he takes that, and that becomes that's a risky move. So maybe we can just check him first. Okay. Okay. So now we have rook ideas here. Okay. We're in a good spot, I think. Let's just try to protect ourselves from getting some stupid mate here. We can also just move the bishop to just pin that knight down. Go here. Okay. So let's just go there. He might move his king in. But that's a bad move because we can just take the knight and just checkmate him like that. Let's take a look. Okay, he wants to trade queens. Just check him first. And then just go here. He has to take with a knight. Oof. Well, I guess he doesn't have to take with a knight. Let's just go here with the bishop. So we can trade on our own terms here. Hitting this, hitting this. He wants to come in. I feel like we can take that. That's fine. I feel like we can just go here. Take that. Cool. We can castle. Okay, we're in a good shape here. Okay, let's check. Bishop contains the knight. I'm fine to trade them. I'm a piece up. It's fine. Let's go here with ideas of going there so we can take that. He can take that. Okay, so now this is a pretty poisoned pawn because if he takes that, then we just pin him and win the game. So let's just do a move and pretend we didn't see it. Let's see if he takes it. He can't take that. Now he can take that. So he obviously sees it. So we'll just move the bishop to protect it. Dude, I love strategy PC games. Like, strategy games are my favorite type of game. And this is going to sound really nerdy, but probably second favorite would be like simulation games. Um, yeah, any type of strategy games, tactical games, anything like that, I'll play them all. I'll play online Risk for days. Age of Empires 2, I grew up on that shit, so I love it. Yeah, big fan. So he's just going to try to move this pawn up, but we can always like hit it like that. So let's just go for the other pawn right now. Let's protect that like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, man, when I get the farming simulator out, it's great. Oh, God. It sounds so stupid, doesn't it? Okay, I only have 13 seconds here, so I got to play pretty quick. That's double hit. He's going to try to protect it with a king. But fuck it, we can just walk this pawn off. Okay. We can take that. He can't protect it. I don't know what he's going to do here. He can only win on time, so he's just going to try to flag me. Let's take that. He's going to take that. We're going to move. Okay. Trade this off. Okay. All right. Let's try to... I'm going to get checked a whole bunch here, I feel like. Come on, come on, come on. If I trade the rooks... Okay, perfect. So now he can't win. He can only draw because he only has a king. So he doesn't have anything to win. So that forcing of the rook trade was fine. Let's just do this. Ah, fuck me. God damn it. All right, Joshua, let's fucking... Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Oh. Fucking hell. Anyways, let's play a game with Joshua. Fucking hell, man. It's so embarrassing. All right, Joshua. See if that link works. I sent it to you over Twitter. Jesus, I don't want to see Tanner's reaction to what just happened. I only had 1 second left. Okay. Yeah, Risk is a lot of fun. It's actually interesting, like looking at the strategies for Risk, whether you just go for Australia or whether you just try to control like Africa because it has just two entry points. I also have like Steam. I have Risk that we can play, but this stream is like almost 2 hours long at this point. I'm just having too much fun. All right, we're just waiting for Joshua to get into this game. It's in your Twitter invite. Jeez, that was so bad. Okay, while Joshua joins, we can answer this. What's your investment thesis on Unity, assuming you said Unity software? For a full bear and bull case on Unity, tune in on Monday at 8 p.m., 8:15, something like that, Eastern time, for the second episode of Stock Tank, where we're going to be talking about Unity. I almost lost. Yeah, so that's Monopoly for me, Ori. I think Monopoly is just one of those games where, if I win the game, I lose a friend. Like that's just how that happens. So just never play it with family. But yeah, Risk is a lot of fun. Actually, I wonder if I can invite people, if people have Risk on Steam. I wonder if I can invite. Oh crap! I don't think I did time intervals, Joshua. So whatever, we'll deal. Joshua's going with that Queen's Gambit opening. So we'll see what we do here. I usually play this opening myself. I hate playing against it. So I think okay. So Joshua, when you play Queen's Gambit, you always have this square, so you can hit that. Wait, what did he take? Oh, pawn. Cool. Let's see if he takes that bishop or not. Okay. Just taking material left and right, man. Yeah, Ori or Steve, if we can get some people going for a Risk game, I am so down for that, man. I'd love to do that. All right, so Joshua wants to castle. So let's see how annoying it can be. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Don't be You'll be fine. I'll be right there in time. Okay, let's just bring our queen back. So he has an extra pawn, which is good because he has these pawns in the center. Will you do another video after Revolve earnings? Honestly, man, like now that Revolve is like a smaller position of mine, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not against it. I'm still bullish on the company. I feel like there's some people who like really like the Revolve stuff, but there's also just, I don't know, maybe if there's like enough interest, then I'll definitely do a video. But usually whenever I do videos for anything that's not SoFi, the video just flops. And so it's just the time that I've spent making this video that, it gets like 10 views or whatever. But I'll take a look at the numbers. I know Revolve reports towards the end of the earnings season. So take a look. If you want me to make a video, Ori, then I can definitely see if I can make a video. I think you've asked for a video in the past about Revolve as well. We'll see. It's also like if it's a pretty quiet week, otherwise, I can definitely like make a video and it's fine. But if there's like a lot of news that week, and it's like a time thing as well, right? Because I have just work and other projects. I also do consulting on the side. And so like YouTube as a whole, including the podcast and my own videos, it's just like a third or a fourth priority in my life after, friends, family, relationships, that kind of stuff. So it really doesn't get as much love as it probably should. But I'll definitely make a video if you want me to. Okay, what is our boy doing here? Oh, I see what he's doing. So if I take, he takes, I take, I get checkmated. So we're just going to try to kick that queen away. I can't even like do a lot of commentary on this game because I know Ori's watching the stream or Joshua's watching the stream while playing. But this is good. I mean, he has a pawn up. My coffee's out. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, the chess, the commentary, the music. Hope you guys are having fun. Just going to take this pawn right here real quick. Okay. Just going to take that. You're going to offer it to me. I will take it. And I'll also take that if you offer it to me. Yes, I would do an online risk if possible. Let's go. I love this. Yeah, I would love to do an online risk. Do you guys? So Steve, do you have Steam? Because you can just download it on Steam. The fun and risk is informal agreements and alliances you make. You can't do it online. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. If you guys want, like in future streams, if you prefer risk over chess, I can definitely accommodate to that request. I don't know. I feel sometimes that I'm just like an 80-year-old trapped inside, a 29-year-old's body because I can play online risk or online chess all day. So, all right, Joshua, how are you going to turn this around, man? All right, our boy resigned. If anybody else wants to play, let me know. We can definitely, play. I'll do just a little bit more. We can take it to 2 hours for the stream. I'm not sure if you guys are enjoying. I mean, I can go for longer. I'm just not sure if you guys are enjoying it or want to go to bed soon or whatever. But I'm having fun. I actually thought to at some point or another to have like a more gaming oriented stream, but not do any like first person shooters or anything like that. Just do like board games, strategy games only, and just talk through. I'm definitely not the like super enthusiastic personality though, like an Amit would be. And I was struggling to even grow the fundamentals channel, so I voted against that idea. But I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this chess stream. Okay, so this side is completely blown open. Let's trade those bishops out with the idea of bringing the queen in. Okay. Castle. Castle. So this bishop hangs now, I think. Like if we do that. Let's not get fancy with it. Let's just play basic chess. I just taught my 8-year-old chess last week. I'm excited for him. Chess is honestly like a fantastic game. I feel like it's gotten revitalized lately with the Queen's Gambit Netflix show. And just in general, it's back into the zeitgeist somewhat. We're seeing like this new wave of chess. The last time this was around was, Fischer, Spassky, like 70s and fell off. And now it's coming back. Just go there. And I think honestly, it's a great it was taught in schools in Russia. I think what it does for you and like the way you think, like the way top chess players think is really fascinating to study just on a holistic level because you have to think strategically but also tactically as to how you're going to win a game. And then on top of that, it's all like pattern recognition. So there's a lot of layers, which makes it really, really cool. Gonna go there. If he takes, we take control of the open file. So, realist, I'm really, really glad that you're getting your kids into it. I think it's something that just really just broadens someone's horizons in terms of how they think about many different things. Okay, so we have 2 pawns here. I mean, the easy decision is just for us to push these pawns up. Like, is that not the easy decision here? Let's try to double up the rooks if we can, but if he doesn't, we can take with the queen. Can we take with the queen? Should we take with the queen? Let's take with a knight because we also block this because the pawn is pinned. Okay, move up. Gonna try to double up or no? Oh, he's gonna do that. It's fine, I think. We don't want to go back up because we just give him a tempo like Y. I guess we can just lodge ourselves back in there. But idea is we're going to bring a rook in, make a little cubby hole for a king, and start moving these guys up. So he just moved there anyways. Whatever. Idea is we don't want to get back rank mated if we accidentally because this is now pinned. Like if we drop this, we can't move the queen. So we'll take a look at what he does. Yep. Okay, cool. He's trying to just checkmate me here, which is actually that's easy to miss. And we can't do that because he'll still creep in with the queen. So we got to do something like that, which is not great. I don't want to create those gaps. That was good, I guess. Try to get rid of this freaking rook. I'm also down on time. Yeah, Steve, definitely get Steam, and then one day we can do a stream where we can just play some online Risk. That could be fun. I could get down for that. All right, so he wants to take that. We can either protect it or let's just protect it like that. Opinion on PayPal. Yeah, so I just bought Leaps for right now. I'm still doing a lot of research. I know Brad Freeman, stock market nerd, he did a lot of research on it in terms of his Substack. I know that Tanner did a fantastic video on it. Let's move our rook up, block the queen here, but also hit that. It's protected by the knight. Yep. Okay, so he wants to do that. Checkmate me that way. Which is not great. That's not great. So if he next move he's gonna do that. We could do that, I guess. Protect against that, and we'll just take with a knight, which protects that. Yeah, so I just bought a starter position in PayPal. I just bought Leaps for now. I think that it can be I think the bull case makes sense for an easy turnaround play. But I didn't buy shares because I don't want to necessarily have a super long-term position into PayPal. I think as a turnaround play, as a trade, it can work. But okay, do we win hold on, do we win? Oh no, we don't. Because I was thinking that then we win the rook, but the queen protects that square. So we don't win that at all. But I can go for that. So the idea here is that he can't check me. And then number two is we build this line so that we can go there, and then he can't protect because the queen hits that. So he has to take with the queen, and then we take the queen there. And then obviously he goes back because he sees it because he's a 1900. He's not a fucking scrub. Fucking hell, man. This game's so hard. We got to put this knight back into the game. I feel like I just want to move my king out of the way, which basically solidifies the knight there. I also... fuck me. Okay, we are not in a good spot here. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to trade queens when I'm at 9 seconds. Come on, Tev. Fuck me. Goes there. I think I just lost that queen. Man, fuck this game. It's so hard. Yeah. Hold on, what are you guys saying here? Ori. You and the guys are all SoFi bulls and became friends around SoFi Weekly. Won't it hard to change one mind into a bear case because he'll be excluded from the SoFi Weekly bias hazard? Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that we always try to make sure is that we don't fall into this echo chamber of, we're always talking about SoFi. As a result, we're always going to become bullish on SoFi blindly because it's groupthink. But I do think that there is something to be said about consistency in terms of that due diligence. We've been doing SoFi Weekly for 40 episodes or so. I would say that constitutes us to be at par with some of these analysts in terms of their knowledge level around the company, whether it be the financials or the prospects or the product offerings, to the point where we actually have insiders in the company actually reaching out to us and, with new information. So I think the long story short is that we are always trying to be critical about our thesis and about the company as a whole, and not ever blindly investing in it. But the podcast just helps us keep ourselves accountable with regards to that due diligence process. He wants this bishop right here. I don't want to give that up. I can also contain that knight. He's also going to come just right here, yeah. Because now he wants this bishop. But I'm fine to give this bishop up. So I'll just try to kick that knight out, force him to take that bishop. And I can just move that up. And that's fine with me. Okay. He wants that. But I think that's fine. Let's see. Because if he takes that, then I can just take a pawn there. And take that back. It's a pawn for a pawn trade, but that's a pawn close to his king. So I'm fine with that. What else? I appreciate all you guys for being here. Okay, so we can just go there, trade the bishop off, but that bishop isn't really doing anything. My knight is centralized. I can just go here. I think. Yeah. I was thinking just going here and forcing that trade because it's a fork. Okay. I got to get this rook out. What is that? He wants to fuck up my structure here, I guess. Okay. What leaps did you buy for PayPal? Welcome, George. Appreciate you being here. For PayPal, I bought, I think, January 2025's, I think 130, 135 maybe. Leaps, just something like super out of the money, just so I have a high probability of, like, if it surges up. And then 2025 is just so I can give myself a good amount of time. Let's just try to kick this bishop. If he goes back, we'll trade it. Okay. Let's get our knight back in here. We also got to get our rooks into the game. Okay, great. Okay. Try to kick that bishop out. Can't go anywhere there. Just got to go back. It's protected twice. Alexa next. Just block that queen and also just prepare for that. Do you ever consider doing a finance career? Tech pays a lot of money and it is not ageist and it is purely meritocratic. And it's, quite frankly, it moves faster and is more fun. So no, I didn't ever consider a career in finance. Also because, like, it's just, I would have to, like, do a lot of math and I don't want to do that. I just don't want to be bothered. So yeah, I just didn't. So he protects that. He's also hitting that. What if I go there? I mean, I don't love it either way. I can just also just move the queen. Should we just do that? Move the queen? Maybe we move down here so we can still hit that. So yeah, Ori, that's why I never really considered a career in finance. It's just tech is just, it's more fascinating for me too. Like, it keeps me more engaged because the problems that I run into are very unique and they're always different. So it just stimulates, me way more than finance would. Okay, what are we doing here? He's trying to go for that. Queen protects. I'm down on time, so I gotta get moving. Also, he has the bishop pair. Like, bishop pair is really deadly when used right. So gotta be careful here a little bit. Knight protects that. He's probably gonna try to hit the knight. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's just keep it simple, stupid. and maybe put this here. Bishop comes here. Trying to do that. Nope. Okay. Ah, fuck. I should have protected that knight. Oh my god, man. I'm such an idiot. Fucking hell. I always do this. I always get down on time and then just play like shit. I'm trying to find some type of opening here. I only have 8 seconds, so I can't really do much here. Just got to be careful. Okay. Ah! Fuck. I only have 1 second. I just got a pre-move. He's going to try to check me probably. He's thinking about it. Oh! Ah, fuck me. It's so bad. Fuck. Yeah. 1 second. What would I have done? I don't even know. Enjoyed our match. Oh, Joshua. Yeah, if we want to play again, we can just do it after this game. I can't believe there's still 17 people just watching just me lose these games. But I appreciate it. Yeah, Joshua, we can play again after this game if you want to. No, Ori, I really appreciate it. And like the fact that you subscribed to the channel meant a lot. I know that you've been viewing the channel for quite a while, like way back in the early days. So I do notice, and it doesn't, like, I do appreciate it. Like, I always start off these games strong in terms of, you know, fairly like okay play and doing well on time, and then I feel like I get caught up with like some random question that people ask, and then just get low on time and panic and lose. You can see who views your channel without anyone commenting. I don't know what this means. You can see so StreamYard, I'm not sure what this means, but StreamYard allows me to see the YouTube comments and then see how many viewers I have live straight from the StreamYard panel. It's on my other screen instead of my main screen where I'm streaming from. So I don't have to have the YouTube video like live stream actually open to see it, because StreamYard just lets me do that. Kind of want to just go there, trade these off, and then go there, try to push. Okay. I can still do that. Biggest regret in the stock market so far. Man, I started off like trading, like day trading penny stocks, like possibly like the worst thing you could have done. So I lost a bunch of money like that, which is fine because like I'm a big proponent in terms of like you're going to pay someone to teach you or you're going to pay the market to teach you, and that's fine. I'm going to lose that. So I got to protect that. Let's do that first. So that's probably it. But at the same time, there's a lot of opportunities that I missed. I think there's a lot of stocks that I just sold too early, even if it was at a profit. Like I started buying Roku in like the 30s and it went all the way up to 400. I have a lot of examples of stocks like that. So, but generally I'm pretty okay. I had an opportunity to buy a house in October 2021, and I talked to a mortgage agent and everything, and interest rates were like near zero, and the market was at all-time highs. Oof, wait, what is happening here? Do I have something here? No. Well, maybe. I should just double up my rooks here. Or like put my knight in the game somehow. Or just like be annoying. Okay. So yeah, so Ori, that's probably gonna be up there. Just take that. Okay, I'll answer this question. If you had one wish, what would it be? Cannot be four more wishes. It's a great question. Got to take that first. And then we'll take this. And we're going to go here. I think one more. Is it one wish? Yeah, one wish. Well, easy answer is to say money, but then money is no good without health. So you want health, but health is no good without family. So it becomes this like really philosophical question. I don't know, man. It like if you asked me 5 years ago or whatever, I would have immediately said money. But I think at this point, I think just being happy with what I have, my friends, family, health, just pretty usual stuff. That's a boring answer, I know, but I can't think of anything that I would value more. I don't want to ask for happiness. I feel like I can create happiness if I have those ingredients. So I don't know. It's a boring answer to an exciting question. We're hitting this. He can't defend this. So he's just going to try to counterattack by hitting this, but the bishop is defending that. So let's just go there. He's going to check me or not. So we can go there and then just trap his rook in this like little diagonal. Let's hide here so we have no more checks. He's going to just go for that. That's fine because we can just go here. And then his rook is just completely trapped here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start going here so he doesn't move that pawn up. Because if he moves that pawn up, we're going to have to let him, escape the trap. So we're going to move the rook this way so he can't move that pawn up. Now what is he going to do? He's totally trapped here. So he's going to try to take that because I can't take back, right? Because you see this pawn is pinned. So we're just going to move our king here. Very nice and calm, right? Plan is this. We take this pawn and then we start moving this guy up. What is he doing here? Oh, okay, let's do that. Okay, so he didn't sacrifice a bishop, actually. It's a good move. But we don't care. Just going to hold it as long as we can. Because if I took, then he would have taken the bishop back, and then whatever, it would have been even. Okay, just go here. Oh, okay, now he sacrificed the bishop. That's ballsy, I guess. Go back in our little cubby hole here. He's going to go like here or something like that. I'm going to go here, protect both of these, and he just quit. Okay, good game, I guess. Again, we won one. Let's see. No, so Steam, like you can just go to Steam and you just download Steam here, and then you can download called Risk Online. That's what it's called, Risk Total Global Domination. It's free to play, so you just download it, and then you can play online with other players. What is your end game with the channel? I really like watching, so the membership is only symbolic. Yeah, you know what? Like, I appreciate the fact that the membership is symbolic. I want to like get to a place where I am also offering extra value for the membership. So we've already started doing members only live streams, and I mean we've posted a couple so far. But eventually, like I want to be doing more with the channel. When I started like December 2020, I told myself, well, really what I want to do is I want to give an appropriate amount of time for this channel to pick up. And if it doesn't pick up, then it's just not a great use of my time because I can just better leverage my time and get higher ROI things. And how I valued that was, oof, look at this. We have a nice, he can't move his king, so he has to move his, not even his bishop. He has to move his, I don't even know how he prevents that. You see that? The fork? He can't move his bishop. Yeah, so he moves his knight. So let's just reinforce that. So with the channel, I wanted to basically reach this like critical mass before by a certain time. And so really the time frame that I gave myself was like I want to do like 500 videos. And if I do 500 videos and by that point I don't have, you know, a number of subscribers that I deem to be respectable meaning I can make this a full-time living, as in I can get a minimum wage type income from YouTube ads alone with that viewer count. That was my thought process, right? Can I make YouTube viable? And so I think the end game right now, I'm up to something like 300 videos, just over 300 videos. I have about 6,000 subscribers, thereabouts. So I'm not sure where the channel is going to go from here, but yeah, I think for me, in order for me to like validate the pilot, let's say, I would want something that actually makes, you know, something closer to a full-time income than what it's doing right now. And right now, just full transparency, Ori, like the channel is making like $200 a month, which is negligible. Like that's quite frankly like nothing, and it's fine because I don't like, you know, I've been on this live stream for over 2 hours, right? It's clear that I'm not doing it for money because like on an hourly basis, it's like it doesn't mean anything. But the idea is that I can provide value for long enough to build an audience so that I can eventually reach that point where I can make it, you know, when I can validate the model, and I don't need to necessarily make a lot of money for that. I just need to make enough money so that it's like I can justify it in my mind. He's trying to go there, I think. Can we just kick him out? He'll go there and we can kick him out. I hope that answers your question. He'll go there. We'll double up the rooks. If he goes there, we can just take the pawn. Also here. That's a good outpost. Okay, he wants to come in here. Just take that. Let's go there, protect that, protect that. Because if we had gone there, he would have just forked our rooks. He takes it anyways because he can still take the knight. So the question is, can we do anything with this knight? Nope. Just drop the knight. It's fine. Just give him a little check here. Pick that up. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm hoping that it happens as well, but really it's not, a question of like luck. It's just how can I really provide more value to people? And I think that's a limiting factor of reaching critical mass is how can I expand out of that SoFi niche exclusively? And by doing so, just provide more value to more people, right? If I can figure out how to sustainably do that, then I should be in a good spot. What are you doing here? I feel like that's the move. Free that up. Did it feel like 2 hours? Did it feel like 2 hours to you guys? I don't know, maybe. What is he trying to do here? Oh, he's trying to get me in a perpetual check. But what if I just do that? He can't check. He can't go there. So he'll go there next and then try to like checkmate me like that. But am I faster like this? So hold on. This. Check. I think it should work. If he goes there, I can also always just go there. I'm probably losing here. I don't know. Right? Does this make sense, guys? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Well, it makes sense because he responded to it. Let's go here. Okay, ignore that. He's going to just jam it right down there. Oh, man, that's not good. But whatever. He might not, because then he gets checked and it gets messy. That's checkmate. Go there, go there, go there, go there. Go back. I can just go back now. Check. Yeah, if he doesn't protect that, okay, then he has to protect that. Yeah, exactly. Takes. Let's see what happens here. I can't defend it like that because of the bishop. Fuck. I just dropped that bishop. Oops. He doesn't even care. I think he can just checkmate me. Nope. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck, man. I always lose on time. I feel like you are not doing clickbait and giving false bombastic statements. which is kind of the way to get views. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at that. But you know what? I think it is. It's more like consistency or the lack thereof. Is I don't post consistently enough for it to like form a habit in people's minds. Like I think what Tanner is doing is fantastic in terms of posting every day. Because like that's exactly like what you need to do, right? Whereas for me, like I have so many other things that I'm focused on that I can only really afford to post maybe once a week. And that really doesn't move the needle, right? Like Amit is doing daily live streams pretty much multiple times a day. Tanner's doing daily live streams. And for me, like I've just started now to do live streams for like the first time. But at the same time, like, oof, what was that? Takes, check, and then he brings his queen in. Is that the idea? Oh, it's so ugly. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. So I do think it is. Oh, he just brought his knight in anyways. Okay. He's going to bring his queen in next. Just try to protect against that, I guess. Fuck, man. I don't want to deal with this. Jeez. Can try to protect against the queen, but he's just going to... let's just do it anyways. Try to protect against the queen there. Oh, that's so ugly. Don't want to deal with this. I might just do like one last game after this and then call it a night, guys. Oh no, I just got mated in 2 moves. Fuck. Why do that? Oh yeah, because he takes and it's checkmate there. Jesus Christ, hey, what a game. Takes, check. Was that two moves? 3 moves. Fuck, that was so sloppy. All right, I'll do one more and then just call it. So if you guys have any last questions or if you guys want to talk about like doing another live stream, we can do more games. We can do, I don't know, just normal. Where I'm talking about chess without losing at, or talking about stocks without losing at chess. That's fine too. Robert, how are you doing, sir? Do you have any ideas on how you can differentiate yourself from others that cover SoFi on YouTube? Did you ever give it any thought? Yeah, I mean, me covering SoFi is really a differentiator because when you think of YouTube, it's so large that, oh, fuck me, man. I'm just going to sacrifice here because I'm not paying attention at all to these games. Jesus Christ. I'm just not paying attention. SoFi is so small enough where there's not a lot of content creators around the company. And so by me covering the company, even though it's, with Tanner and Amit and like Chris and Chris Hager and all these other people, it's still differentiated because it's not like, you're talking about Tesla or whatever. So I think that's what you got to do. You just got to talk about smaller stocks. In terms of further differentiation out of that, I don't know. So in this game, I'm down a knight, but he's so underdeveloped here. So I just want to like creep in here somehow. The idea here is that if it takes. I'm just trying to dislodge this knight. If not, I can just move that pawn up and dislodge it like that. And then we got options. I still don't love... Okay. Still don't love the fact that I'm down material. But I think... Maybe I'm delusional, but I think we can get it back. Okay. Let's see. Oh, fuck me. Come on, man. I didn't see that at all. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm horrible. Fuck it. We'll do one more. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I hope that answered your question, Robert. It's not so much like I need to differentiate myself from other people that do SoFi, because like people that do SoFi are just so rare in the YouTube like investment community. That if SoFi blows up, or when SoFi blows up, and Tanner, Amit, Riley, and I are the only ones that are really been talking about it from day one, then all of a sudden we have some credibility. And I think that there was a whole wave of YouTube personalities that got their credibility from Tesla back in 2020 when Tesla just did a 5x. So, I think that's a viable strategy. But also then you enter these like bull markets, and then you just have a whole bunch of people that just want to, find very easy, quick gains. And my channel just in general doesn't cater to that as much. So it's also not great from that perspective. Like I'm sure if I was just doing more options trades or talking about options trading or, whatever, something like that, it would be more popular. But I'm not, because I just don't really believe in that as a long-term investment viable strategy. It's more of a trading tactic. And it is what it is, right? I'm not going to really compromise my investment strategy as a whole for the sake of content. And one of the things that I've also been noticing is that one of the things that I've also been noticing is the fact that like sometimes with a lot of my stocks, I won't pay attention to what's happening with the companies like on a regular basis. And I sort of have to because of the content, where I have to pay attention with what's happening with, SoFi on a regular basis because I need content to create videos and generate views and generate like, followers and just keep the YouTube going. But in reality, like an analyst downgrades a stock or something happens, like I don't care because I'm invested for the long term, right? So that's also just a really weird discrepancy between being a long-term investor but being a content creator that makes, content daily on the stock, or weekly, I should say. Yeah, Ori, LED lights are quite fun. I like them. Should I just go here, drop this pawn? Let's just do that first. Yeah, the LED lights are quite fun. I like them a lot. Bought it on Etsy. Look, I think we can trap this knight, or sorry, this rook, I mean. You just like do that. Yeah, I think we can just do that. And it's fine if he takes that bishop, I think. You just do that. And that. Go there. He can't move anywhere here. Let's try it out. All right, this is gonna be my last game, win or lose, because I've just been doing this for a while. Okay, I think he's mate in 2 moves, but he can probably just do some shit. Just kidding, he's not mate in 2 moves. Actually, just kidding, he is mate in 2 moves. Let's take that, and then let's go that. And I think he's mate next move. Okay, everybody, if you enjoyed this stream, yeah, drop a like. If you want me to make more streams like this, let me know as well. And I hope you enjoyed my stupid ramblings on stocks while losing games of chess simultaneously. And if you want me to have more streams with games, we can do Risk next. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. Alexa, stop. 2.5 hours of playing chess on a Saturday night. Yes, that's correct, Nathan. You now have a glimpse into my life, but I had fun. I hope you guys had fun just watching somebody on the internet play chess for 2.5 hours. And let's just try to simultaneously keep 2 trains of thought. But okay, that's it for me. I'm ending the broadcast now. Drop a like if you haven't subscribed already. Definitely do that. DM me on Twitter if you want to see more stuff, or just comment like at me on tweets. I will try to do more live streaming and commit more time into YouTube. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because I just have limited amounts of time. I'll try to do a Tesla earnings stream soon, and definitely cover SoFi earnings as well. But I hope you enjoyed the stream, and thank you so much for watching.